Hey everybody, it is week 8, so after I checked the stream to see if there's any announcements for this week, I went to classwork. I'm finding week 8. There's 3 things you'll see here. First one is this intro video that you always watch. The second thing is your playlist that we're going to go through here in a second, and the third thing is to turn in your library book activity, and so there's a post where you can do that. So if we go to the playlist, here's what you need to do for this week. In week 8, you need to pass a lesson on iReady or get your 40 minutes of time on task. Either one counts as your iReady task for the week, so make sure you do that. Then the second thing is that you need to read 20 minutes of your book and do your choice activity, which are linked there, which we've been doing all along. So you need to do that, and that's also what you turn in on that assignment post on Classroom. This week is an introduction to argumentative writing. So now that we have done our race paragraphs and you've got a really solid start on that, we're going to actually start with looking at argumentative writing, which is really cool, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when we start doing argumentative writing, we do a whole mystery clue scenario, because a lot of the skills that you need to do argumentative writing also involve being a detective and putting a case together and all of the things that go into basically solving a crime. And so we're going to do that, and this is going to be the introduction to that this week. So essentially, the skill for your first week is that you are able to know and apply all of the vocab words that you're going to need to know. So the first thing that you're going to do in Introduction to Argumentative Writing is click on this video. This video actually tells you how to navigate and go through and do this mystery clue game. And so you're going to need to watch that first because it gives you all these helpful hints and it just really makes things easy for you. The step 1 after that is that you need to do the Be a Detective scavenger hunt. So you're going to click on this. It's linked here. Just like this. It's linked here. And then you're going to read through the rules. And you're going to watch the video that's in the actual scavenger hunt because it actually gives you helpful hints on how to do the scavenger hunt and what you need to do. So you need to make sure you watch that. But that's number 1. The scavenger hunt is where you're collecting clues or collecting information that you're going to need to know to be able to do this, i.e. vocab words. And it even says in there to put them into your ELA notebook. So if you go back to your ELA notebook, and I'm just going to go to week 5 where those pages are, so that you can see what I mean, but they're already in your ELA notebook. You were able to copy them in there. All of the vocab words that you need to know and need to actually put in here are already listed where it says Argumentative Writing Vocabulary. There's 2 pages, and there's also a room for notes. So that's where you're going to find that in your ELA notebook. So make sure when you're done with this Be a Detective scavenger hunt that you have that both pages filled out. You can copy and paste the terms. You can type them out in your own words. It doesn't matter, but they need to have the definitions, or you need to have the definitions to all of those words. The next thing after Be a Detective scavenger hunt is to read the background information, and you can find that there. And so it kind of like lets you know, okay, what is this crime that's been committed, and gives you some helpful background knowledge on that. Step 3 is watch this video. I'm not going to play right now, but it basically is an intro video to try to figure out who all the suspects are. And then step 4 is an argumentative writing vocabulary check. So now that you've gone through all of this, we would like to see how much of the vocab that you picked up. So there's a vocabulary check that you guys will just click on. So you'll just click right on this link and you'll take that form It even says on here you are allowed to use your notes on this vocabulary check. So if you've done your job, you're able to actually go through and get the definitions straight out of your notes. So that's another reason why taking the notes and making sure you have them all are very important. Not only will you use it here, but you will use it throughout this unit. The last thing that is important to know is that the enrichment activity for this week is an Edpuzzle video. So if you haven't used Edpuzzle before, if you haven't done another enrichment activity that involves Edpuzzle, you sign up with Google or you sign in with Google. You're already a part of a class. So once you click here, you just basically like sign up or sign in, whichever one it allows you to do. And it should take you to the video that you need to go to. But if not, in Edpuzzle, when you're on Edpuzzle, it will actually show you. Let me see if I can do it for you guys. Like my classes, it will actually show you assignments or due assignments, and then you will just find the one that says fact versus opinion. And so that's how you're going to go about and do that. And then it submits it to me when you're done with that. Edpuzzle is basically like a video that you get to watch and then answer questions along the way. So if you have any questions with any of this, please let me know. Raise your hand, ask. But good luck. I hope you guys can figure out who did it.